Lottoriddles, reach. This is sharp. Come take a seat. Charme Santelier from Lottoriddles, Reach Division. I wanted to give y'all a better idea, a better look as to how gravity is used on Earth, especially with my Japan U theory, how it's weaponized. In this sandbox ring we live in, the land is manipulated to where you may not notice it, but this is real. This Inception style manipulation is what we live in today. You know, a state or a city right next to us can be at a 90-degree angle. It's wild, but this is how it is. And again, Japan is locked behind this, but even in our world and in our land, and you know, there's so many places I want to say, but I'm not. One is directly in this video. They are not. The land doesn't appear how you think. They have it folded. They have it turned. They have it twisted. So, you know, I know I say the world is more flat-esque, but they having a field day with how they manipulate gravity. They can turn the world as they will. And we're stuck in it. It's like we have ant eyes to a couple of miles. You know, it's not good. It's almost like it's not seeable for us. I can't say we will never be able to see it, but if you just looking in the air, you will not catch this. And so this is what we're currently going through. And of course they put it in your media. I really love this game. I love the crew. I've had all of them. I have all of them. But yeah, still intelligence. They gotta put the truth in the stuff, and this gives you a good idea of what I'm talking about. They can actually do this. That is real technology. And so one thing I want to mention, I was so rusty because I have this on Xbox as well, where I'm an icon, but I was rusty playing this again. But one of the ways you can tell if your area is being tampered with gravity is earthquakes. Now, earthquakes are so broad. You can have an earthquake for any reason, but there's some things I want to explain in the future. I can't get the videos out fast enough. That right there. See, there's some things I want to explain in the future. Just know that when something is altered, twisted, turned, flipped, earthquakes is usually a sign. All right. I was talking about on one of my last videos how they have gravitational manipulation in airplanes. And if you ever been on an airplane, you've probably experienced turbulence. Turbulence is a sign of gravity. It is. When you're flying in the sky with the airline, nothing in the air should have an airplane jerk so harshly. When you're going through clouds and things, I can understand free falls. I can understand swaying. I can understand your bearing being turned. I get all of that. But when we talk about the harsh, violent jerking and jacking of turbulence, that's technology acting upon the airline. See how this, right? I'm telling you, all of this stuff is real. They can actually do this. Speaking of which, trying to see it, the airplanes have windows that contribute to the curvature of the world. So when you're looking outside your plane window, just know that the way the window is shaped is to make the world seem like it has some kind of curvature. You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, airlines used to have square, like rectangular, like windows, and they start talking about how the pressure of the air is what made them change the windows. It was the pressure that the windows was folding. Maybe, but I theorized that they are trying to hide the way the world looked, because you can get a better idea, through. I think the windows now, they're kind of like the oval, but they got a little, it's hard to explain. You know what I'm talking about. They're kind of circular. And I think they're like 3-layered. But definitely that screams, you will always see a curvature on the horizon if you look through those. The land rising. This is what I'm telling you. They do this for real. And that is what Japan is under right now. So just to give you a good idea, you could have a place directly on top of you and you will not know it. You can have a place, the city right next to you could be, again, 90 degrees. They play with this stuff all the time. If you're in an earthquake prone area, that it's a sign. So when I was talking about this in one of my earlier videos, I didn't go that deep, but what I'm saying now is the land that we're on, it can be twisted left, right, up, and down. You can just visualize it. And there's one place I'm gonna speak about soon that's really heavy into this stuff. Again, for the most part, our land is on the rings floor, but there are altercations. There are exceptions. That's what I'll say. So I just wanted to put something quick out to give you more of an idea of the technology they have. That INCEPTION gravity manipulation thing, that's the truth in plain sight. And of course, it's too wild for you to believe. So come back and see me. I got some big stuff coming, some fun stuff coming. But I guess you can look at this as another prerequisite